of the NBA for you. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Here we go. And it's Las Vegas. The ball. Gay outside. Pass to Ilgauskas. Lopez, the screen. Takes a three. Rebound Miami. Wembanyama with it. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Here's Edey. Here's McHale. He's guarded by Irving. Here's McHale. Pass to Edey. Tries again. Rebounded by Ilgauskas.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Here's Irving. And Irving powers it home.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Now here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Got a piece of it. Deep Gay. The rebound by Edey. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Miami. Pass to Edey. Now here's Wembanyama. Outside Irving. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. Now off the inbound. Rebound Miami.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
From 20 feet. Count it. Good.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Wembanyama. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter of the game. To the right side. 6 to shoot. Down low. Lopez with the steal. Here's the break. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's McHale. There's 45 seconds left in the first. Shot clock at 5. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. From deep, Gay. Pass to McHale. Gay outside. Now Irving. He's guarded by Irving. Goes back up. And the shot's good by Irving.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Irving looking around. For three. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Las Vegas. They lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, guys, what do you think about what we've seen from Las Vegas?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Las Vegas calls timeout. Here's ball. Pass to Ewing. Here's Tatum. The rebound by Devin Booker.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Well, nothing wrong with a little early offense. Anthony happy to oblige.
Miami trails by 5. Here's Ball. Oh, love to see Ball attack inside.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play.
Here's Booker. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. Eaton's got his first bucket in this one.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Now here's Gabe. No made baskets yet. Here's Bull. Pulls up. Tatum can't hit. Las Vegas leading by 5. Pulls it from the corner. Anthony misses. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Miami. Here's Bull. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
The vision is elite. LaMelo finds his man for the bucket, and a great feed by the youngster.
Coming onto the floor for the away team.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Here's Booker. Again, the miss by Las Vegas.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Pass to Lopez. Back to Bull. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Bull's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Miami trails by 3. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
And it's Lopez with the jam.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Lopez with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. Oh, Booker with a block. The 3. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Bull. To the wing on the left. Ball no good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Again, the miss by Las Vegas.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Pass to Lopez. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, you have to love the energy from Brook Lopez. This guy has got deep inside position, and he accepts the hit like a champ.
At the line for 2.
Good on the second one. Here's Las Vegas. Now Irving. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by McHale. And they're running. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Got it up. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Miami out in front. They lead by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Pass to McHale. Here's Edey.
And team foul. Julius Vasquez. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's McHale. Still without a bucket. And here's Wembanyama. Just 4 to shoot. The shot off that time. And it's Las Vegas with the ball. They trail by 1. Here's Ilgauskas. And it's Irving with a rebound. And it's Miami's ball. Pass to Edey. It's stolen by Irving. Here's Gay. And it's blocked by Irving. Outside Wembanyama. Here's Edey. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Lopez.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Second team foul.
Miami shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Away team. Edey. 1 shot.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Good on the bucket. Irving's got 6.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Rejected by Lopez.
Oh, the long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
To the paint. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Here's McHale. No points so far. Outside for Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Edey. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Miami making a switch here. Las Vegas calls timeout. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Miami making a switch here. .146 left in the third quarter. Here's Simmons. Anthony grabs the board.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
To the middle. Lopez. It's tipped. Here's Booker. And the 18-footer right on the mark.
Well, the definition of the quote sharpshooter, Booker showing great balance and accuracy for a young guy.
Here's Booker. No good again that time. Las Vegas leading by 4. Here's Simmons. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Miami. Outside Booker. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter. Pass to Anthony. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. From the wing. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Anthony in the post. Here's Booker. No good with a jumper from the wing. And so it's Las Vegas. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Las Vegas leading by 9. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Irving. Lopez, the screen. And it's Irving missing. Miami trails by 9. On the wing, Tatum. Jason Tatum! He's a sharpshooter!
What a weapon the three has become for Jason Tatum. Look out.
Irving for 3. Rebound Miami.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Out to the right wing. Lopez, the screen. 5 on the clock.
Well, you've got to stay with Brook Lopez. With pick and rolls, this guy is a tremendous roll guy.
Ball outside. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Counted from distance.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Irving for 3. The rebound by Edey.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Las Vegas?
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Ball's got 7 now in this quarter.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Here's Gay from 18 feet away. Second chance effort. Pass to McHale. And here's Lopez. The rebound by Edey. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul of the game. 1:46 left to play in the fourth. Lopez with the steal.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Miami trails by 4. Ball surveys the floor. Over Irving. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Gay outside. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Pass to Ilgauskas. That one goes. Count it.
It all happened in an instant. Turning defense into offense. Love it.
Well, just terrific anticipation to force the turnover and ignite the break.
Ooh, poked away. Up top ball. Fires from deep. And again, no good by Miami. Here's Las Vegas. They're leading by 8. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And again, no good by Miami. And it's Las Vegas with the ball. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Here's Ilgauskas. Sinks the tray. So it's Las Vegas picking up the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. Tonight, we'll see Miami as they play against Anchorage. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Here we go. So, Miami will get the first possession. Pass the ball. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, you've got to see the whole floor. LaMelo Ball does exactly that, finds the open man.
Here's Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Ball no good.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Griffin's shot is off. And talk about victors and guys who play to their strength. What about Zubac? He does a great job.
He does, Kevin. A 7-footer who wants to play like a 7-footer. He's an outstanding rebounder. He doesn't need the ball off. The speed in transition. Paul George is dynamic in space.
Here's Ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
LaMelo Ball came in like a storm into this NBA, Doris, but hasn't been able to stay healthy since.
It's so true, Kevin, and that's unfortunate because the skill is apparent every time he plays. He's a game changer with his size and his playmaking. The NBA is better off because of the flair and the style he brings when he is healthy.
Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Anchorage. Duncan up on top. And the dunk by Sohan.
I love a big man who can pass. Great instincts. Duncan finds the open man there for the bucket.
And Benyama outside. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Anchorage with possession. It's a 3-point game. Here's Griffin. Rebounded by Tatum.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And that one goes out of bounds. He's touched by Zubas.
Substitution on the court.
And stolen by James. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. Misses from short range. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Miami shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And the thing about Rudy Gay, you never know when he's going to have a night where he just explodes. He's one of those guys that can just score in bunches.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Miami. They lead by 4. Pass to Lopez. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't hit that one. Inside, James. And the dunk by James.
LeBron James leaves no doubt about that one. Punches it home as soon as he gets the opportunity.
Got a piece of it. And here we go. Anchorage fast break. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And I like the energy of Gay, especially inside. He's incredible at getting to his spots in the paint.
Good ball movement here by Anchorage. And the dunk by Booker.
And that's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Kicks it out to Gay. Fades. The shot's good. Gay's got 5.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
It's a pick by Ilgauskas. On the wing, Ewing. On the wing, Green. 5 to shoot. Ilgauskas. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Some great action here early as we end the first. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
LeBron outside. Fires for 3. And here's Miami. Pass to Bol. Rebound by Anchorage. To the middle. Here's Ewing. Lopez with the block.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
Green left side. And Ball sends it back. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Out to Anthony. Miami needs to get a shot off. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Booker with no one around. Anchorage again can't hit. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Miami. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Big group substitution here for Anchorage. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Anthony left side. There's the drive. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Oh, you can't give Carmelo Anthony a lane to attack like that.
Pass to George. And then George with the jam.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Here's Edey. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Edey's got 5.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Lopez a screen. Back to Duncan. To the inside. Pulled the shot a little up, and the bounce goes his way.
Well, Lopez so comfortable down inside. This is where he makes his living.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the way. To the paint. Lopez with the steal. And they're on the break. Ahead. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one's on Anthony.
There are nights where it's impossible to stop Paul George. He is such a strong guy who knows how to convert through these plays.
Miami trailing. Booker looking around. Oh! Booker with the bounce.
And Booker flashing his athleticism. What a dunk there by the young guard.
To the middle. Outside Griffin. Back to Edwards. Good ball movement here by Anchorage. Shot clock at 6. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Here's Booker. Outside Irving. Here's the screen. Pass to Edey. Back to Irving. And Benyama outside. His 3-pointers off the mark. Left side, Edwards. A 15-footer. No good that time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Anchorage leads by 2.
The visiting
They'll
team,
see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And Anchorage with possession. A 2-point game.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
And that one is good. Bulls got it all tied up now for Miami.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
To the left side wing. Outside Griffin. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Back to Griffin. Shot clock at 5. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
And not a long trip to the rim for Ilgauskas, using that reach to just hammer it down.
Tipped away. Griffin with the steal. To the inside. Plenty of space. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Now it's a 5-point Anchorage lead.
Well, that's setting up Blake Griffin for success. Give him some credit for using the opportunity on the catch to just rise and fire.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And Anchorage making a change here. So it's Miami now, trailing by 5. Booker outside. Pass to Tatum. Tatum from 3.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that three-point shot off against virtually anybody.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Duncan throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Pass to Lopez. The kick out to Tatum. Booker with no one around. Here's Ball. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
The towering presence that is Ball.
Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds. And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Lopez. Pass to Gay. Rebound by Anchorage. In the corner, it's Griffin. The shot's good on the assist by George. Griffin's got the lead up to 7 now for Anchorage.
And what makes Blake so dangerous, in addition to the athleticism, is he can also nail the jumper from outside.
Pass to Booker. And it's blocked. On the wing, Duncan. Griffin with it. Back to Duncan. Good ball movement here by Anchorage. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Substitution for the away team. Patrick Ewing. LeBron James. Gerald Green.
9 seconds left to play here in the third. Tatum, that's for 2. Over Sohan. And it's Anchorage heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We come back right after this. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Here's ball. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Zubac.
You love the fact that LaMelo Ball is not timid about drawing contact on the interior. Get that foul drawn, LaMelo.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Ball. Ball hits them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Wilkins surveying the defense. Outside, Green. Here's the 3. A shot by Wilkins, no good. Miami trails by 5. Now here's McHale. And he goes in for the dunk.
Talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. It's Wilkins with the drive, and Wilkins slams it in.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
Here's Edey. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Edey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Pass to Ewing. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, if you allow Zubac positioning near the cup, look out. This is what you can expect.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. So both teams making some changes here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. He told his players, I need you to play smarter out there. You're in a rush right now, and that's why we're behind. Slow things down. Run our plays. We'll see if that tempo shifts at all. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David.
Now, just such a high percentage look, but with Melo, it's almost just a given. Tough to stop.
Down low. And the jam by Augustus.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And it's Ewing penetrating. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And Ewing sends it back. Wilkins outside. 6 to shoot. It's a pick by Augustus. Here's Ewing. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
How about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Anchorage.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this run. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Second
the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
Pass to Irving. Wembanyama, a screen. Stolen by Ewing. Green taking his time here. 51 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And on the way from Irving for 3. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Leaps for it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And Anchorage making a change here. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He knows every possession is critical now. Outside ball. From outside the arc. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Pass to George. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ball from long range. Doesn't go for him. And so Anchorage takes the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. Here we go. And it's the Bucks to start out. Oh, swiped away. In transition. Here's Wembanyama. And he buries his first look.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
They set the screen. Here's Robertson. The rebound by Edey. And it's Miami's ball. Outside Wembanyama. Edey, that's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You gladly take those.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. And it's Irving missing.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Leonard, good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now here's Ball. Crosses over. There's the drive. And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there.
And the acceleration off the drive is amazing. The ball can be tough to catch up to.
The first free throw is good. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Here's Robertson. Offline with a three.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, nice quick transition play from Ball, getting out ahead of the defense and converting on the fast break.
Here's Robertson. Here's Mutombo. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Nifty move. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Here's Robertson to the right side. Here's Ilgauskas. Oh, big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you. Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Here's Rice. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Tatum. .121 left to play in the first. And again. No good by Miami. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. Pass to Rice. Stolen by Wembanyama. The three from Ball. The shot, no good. Leonard, right side. Here's Robertson. The three. Here's Ilgauskas. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
The first one falls. So for Miami. Good on both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul of the game. Milwaukee making a switch here. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Bowl. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ewing.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Screen by Antetokounmpo to the middle. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And again, it's Miami from deep.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Miami out in front, leading by a point. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points and their reserves delivered.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Top of the key. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Pass to Anthony. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Anthony's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Screen by Embiid. Over to the left wing. To the inside. Let's go with a three. Yes, sir! Giannis showing the range. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Here's Ewing. Back to Bull. Giannis with the rebound. Inside. Here's Rice.
That is powerful.
Yes!
Nice pass by Embiid, smartly taking advantage of a wide open man.
Here's Bull. Here's Ewing. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look. And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Lets it go from deep. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Here's Irving. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's Rice. Oh, my goodness. How
Wow.
about that? And he dunks it down.
And for a younger guy, Cunningham's vision is impressive. He's always watching the floor.
Here's Wembanyama. The kick to Tatum. Tatum barreling in. And rejected.
You see the athleticism of Cunningham, using it there to come up with the spot.
Milwaukee making a switch here. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul. Jason Tatum. First personal foul. First team foul.
Tatum with a steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Outstanding D from Tatum. It led to the break.
You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
And it's Cunningham missing. And it's Miami's ball. To the paint. Here's Irving. Ball in the paint.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Cunningham with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Pass to Robertson. Leonard outside. From deep three-point land. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Miami leading by 3. Here's Ball. He shoots. To the left side wing. Here's Mutombo. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Down low. Here's Leonard. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Miami out in front, leading by 3. And we'll be back right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. So it's Miami now. 3-point lead. Pass to Gay. For 3, Anthony. Mutombo with the rebound. Here's Rice. Out to Leonard. Launches a 3. Drops in the 3. Leonard's got 6.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Here's Edey. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
SGA on the move. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is Shea's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
Here's Robertson. He's scoreless. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Mutombo. Leonard for 3. And that 3 is knocked down by Kawhi.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
There's a screen. Pass to Edey. Hits that one. Nice pass, leading him to the bucket. Give him 8 points now.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Now you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So both teams changing it up here. .157 left in the third quarter of the game. Lopez in the post. Lopez, the screen. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
And using that size to his advantage. Man, I like it when Lopez establishes himself inside and looks to capitalize.
Three-pointer, Anthony. They get it back. Pass to Embiid. Oh, book it. Embiid, a triple.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Deflected. Lopez with the steal. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Gets the three to fall. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter. Milwaukee trails by 5. Screen by Embiid. Plenty of space. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. And it's Miami's ball. Good chance here for Booker. Baseline jumper right on the money. And Miami leads by 7.
That's the kind of shot this offensive scheme is meant to produce.
Inside. Shot from inside. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Brook Lopez. Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first.
It's tough to find things to not love about Embiid's game. It's so complete. He's a true two-way player who is a nightmare you have to deal with on both ends.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 10 points for him. Here's Edey. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Cade Cunningham picks that one up. Miami shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for 2.
So he gets them both. Ball with a steal. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. Cuts off the pass. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Miami out in front, up 9. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Milwaukee trails by 9. It's stolen by Tatum. Pass to Bull. Outside Irving. Now Ball. Back to Irving. There's the triple. And Cunningham pulls it down. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, too much Giannis.
Defense puts good pressure on Giannis inside, but he just refuses to back off and gets it to go.
Irving looking around. Over Butler. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Cunningham, right side. Butler on the wing. Puts up a deep 3. Here's Mutombo. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Milwaukee making a switch here. Timeout, Bucks. swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard the Bucks coach as he addressed his team. He was very encouraging with his guys, saying to them, "We are still in this one. Don't give up right now. Get out there and let's grab this lead from them. Guys, let's see if the intensity picks up here."
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
Rice's shot is off.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
The playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
Here's Robertson. No good from outside.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
To the inside. There's Tatum with the three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Ilgauskas. Leonard right side. Here's Bull. And finished off by Bull.
Can't ask for a better look when they needed it most. Using his height advantage inside.
Ball outside. Now here's Bull. Fires the three. And here's Ball. Outside for Irving. 6 to shoot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown of Miami.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Yeah, I also have to call out the work they've done at the line. And they've been excellent at drawing fouls and capitalizing on those free points.
Pass to Ilgauskas. 4-3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Now Ball. A minute 9 left in the game. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Ilgauskas.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Pass to Irving. Back to Tatum. From deep 3-point range. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. 23 seconds left in the fourth. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Out to the wing. Pass to Ilgauskas. And it's off from three-point range. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. It's not a bad foul right there.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. They're behind by 6. All right, guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
There's 6 seconds left in the final quarter. Leonard can't get it to go. And so Miami takes the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they